Good day, BA31. Hopefully, naiintindihan ninyo kung bakit tayo may online lecture or video lecture. Kasi nga, dalawang schedule na po yung nawala sa atin. Ibig sabihin, 6 hours ng laboratory and 4 hours ng lecture yung hindi tayo nakapag-meet. So, sobrang huli natin. And sa kagustuhan ko lang sana na matuto kayo kahit na hindi tayo nag-face to face ngayon dahil merong activities and may bagyo. Ayan, magre-record ako ng lecture natin and hopefully talaga maintindihan ninyo and aralin ninyong maigi. And hindi ko po nakakalimutan yung assignment ninyo. Ayan. So, nag-stop tayo sa examples ng intrusive igneous rocks, right? Now, to continue our lesson, ayan. These are the examples of extrusive rocks. This includes the andesite, basalt, dacite, obsidian, and etc. Ayan. So aside from memorizing the examples, of course, later on, malalaman ninyo yung iba't ibang possible na contribution nila sa lupa natin. Okay, let's continue. So other than that, nakategorize pa yung igneous rocks based on their composition, which are the felsic and mafic rock. So si felsic rocks kasi, katulad ng granite and rhyolite, meron niyang mataas na silica content and it contains minerals katulad ng quartz, feldspar, and mica. And as you can see, compared to mafic, mas lighter yung color nila. Okay? And meron din kasi silang elements na aluminum, potassium, and sodium na considered as light elements. Okay? Ibig sabihin lighter yung color. And yung texture ng felsic rock ay usually dense and meron silang coarse texture. Okay? So compared naman kay mafic rocks, example niyan is si gabbro and basalt, meron siyang mas mababa yung silica content niya pero mas mataas naman or rich si mafic sa iron and magnesium. And they contain minerals katulad ng olivine, pyroxene, and amphibole. Okay? And as you can see, dark colored po ang mafic igneous rocks natin. And ang texture naman nila, madalas meron silang fine texture. Ayan. Example ng mafic rocks ay gabbro and basalt. And aside from the category based on the composition, nakategorize din si igneous rocks based on the texture. So andyan si coarse-grained and fine-grained. So under kay coarse-grained, andyan si granite and gabbro, and under naman kay fine-grained, andyan si rhyolite and basalt. Pag sinabi nating coarse-grained, ito yung mga rocks na merong crystals na malalaki and large enough sila para mapansin natin or ma-observe ng ating naked eye. Okay, kung titignan natin maigi, si granite and gabbro, okay, malalaki yung crystals nila. And para siyang, kumbaga, yung grains nila ay malalaki and yung minerals nila ay nag-stuck together. So, bakit nga ba malalaki yung minerals na nandyan? Kasi kapag nag-form yung coarse-grained igneous rocks or yung granite and gabbro, mabagal lang yung yung pag-cool and pag-solidify. So, inaalaw nito, yung process na to, na mas ma-form pa yung grains ng granite and gabbro. Okay? So, kung i-observe natin and if you feel yung texture ng granite and gabbro, okay, rough yung texture nila. Okay? So, compared kay fine-grained igneous rocks, which are the rhyolite and basalt, yung crystals nito ay sobrang liit na hindi natin kaagad ma-observe. So, kung i-observe natin maigi, yung texture niya ay smooth and uniform. Kasi, paano ba nafo-form ang fine-grained? Compared kay coarse-grained, nafo-form si fine-grained or nafo-form si rhyolite and basalt ng mabilis. So, since mabilis yung cooling and solidification, hindi na ito inaalaw na magkaroon pa ng mas malalaking grains compared kay granite and kay gabbro. Okay? Next, another examples of igneous rocks is the tuff and pumice. Okay? So, na-discuss na natin yan. You just have to, or you just need to review. Okay, next. Another type of rock is the sedimentary rocks. So, ito, tignan natin maigi yung illustration natin. Okay? Kay sedimentary rocks, this involves erosion, deposition, compaction, and cementation. And ang tawag sa process ng compaction and cementation ay lithification. So, si sedimentary rocks, na-form yan through natural processes and it involves weathering and erosion. So, over time, yung wind, water, and other forces, pinibreakdown nila yung existing na rocks into smaller pieces. So, kapag na-breakdown yung existing na rocks na yan, natatransform yan into sand, silt, and clay. And yung process na yon ay tinatawag na weathering process. So, once broken down, yung particles na yan ay namumoved or na-erode by rivers, wind, or waves into panibagong location. Okay? So, yung small rock pieces na yan or yung tinatawag nating sediments ay nakicarried away by natural forces katulad ng rivers, oceans, and etc. And yung sediments na yan, nagtatravel from higher areas dito, papunta sa lower areas or bodies of waters. Okay? So, as the energy of the river or wind, yung sediments na to ay nag-uumpisa silang mag-settle sa ilalim or sa bottom ng lakes, rivers, seas, or even deserts. So, nagpo-form sila ng layers. Ayan. So, yung heavier particles, kung natatandaan ninyo yung experiment natin during our laboratory sa texture, ang may pinakamabigat na particle is yung sand. Sinundan niya ng silt and then clay. So, yung heavier particles katulad ng sand, nagsasettle yan. Mas nauuna siyang magsettle, followed by silt and clay. So, over time, syempre, nagkikreate yan ng layer. Okay? Nagkikreate na rin yan ng compaction and cementation. So, kapag mas maraming layer na yung nabubuo, mas maraming sediments na yung nagpa-pile up on top of each other, mas nagko-compress. Kaya nagkakaroon ng compaction. And over time, nagkakaroon din ng cementation. Nasesemento yung iba't ibang particles. So, kapag nagkaroon na ng lithification, kapag nagkaroon na ng compaction and cementation process, that's the time na nagkakaroon ng what? Nagkakaroon na ng solid rock. Okay? Diyan na na-form yung sedimentary rocks. So after millions of years, yung process ng erosion, deposition, compaction, and cementation, nagpo-form na yan ng sedimentary rocks. Okay? And examples ng sedimentary rocks ay sandstone, shale, and limestone. And again, there are 3 types of sedimentary rocks. So the first one is the clastic. So allow me to read. It is made of fragments of rocks cemented together with calcite or quartz. So ibig sabihin, yung clastic, isa itong sedimentary rocks na na-form from fragments of pre-existing rocks. And itong mga fragments na to ay tinatawag na clasts. These are cemented together by the minerals katulad ng calcite and quartz. So in simple terms, yung clastic rocks ay nabubuo from broken pieces of other rocks that are cemented together or stuck with natural glue katulad na lang ng calcite or quartz over time. Okay? Next, ayan, example of clastic is si Brescia. Hindi ko na yan babasahin or i-discuss. It is self-explanatory na lang. Another type of sedimentary rock is the chemical sedimentary rock. Yung minerals, the minerals are crystallized out of a solution to become a rock. So in simple terms, yung chemical sedimentary rocks, these are rocks na nafo-form from minerals na nadi-dissolve in water. Katulad na lang ng salt and gypsum. Eventually, nagsosolidify kapag nag-evaporate na yung tubig. Okay? So, common examples ng chemical sedimentary rock ay limestone. Ayan. Another example of sedimentary rock ay yung organic sedimentary rock. So, nafo-form ito from the accumulation of plant and animal debris. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, okay, kapag nag-accumulate and na-preserve yung plants and animals, okay, na-turn ito into organic sedimentary. And common example niyan is si coal. Ayan. So, which forms from plants materials in swampy condition or basang condition. Ayan. Hindi ko na rin siya babasahin dahil, ayan nga, self-explanatory na lang siya. So, in simpler terms, yung pag sinabi nating organic sedimentary rocks, these are made from the remains of living things, katulad na lang ng plants and animals na kung saan nahuhukay sila or which get buried or nagiging compacted and later on, nata-turn ito into rock over time. Okay? Another type of rock is the metamorphic rocks. And ayan, nag-undergo siya ng metamorphosis or example or ibig sabihin ay to change shape. So si metamorphic rock, ayan, as you can see sa ating illustration, nafo-form naman yan kapag ang existing rock natin, katulad nung igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, or even metamorphic rocks ay nag-undergo ng changes by heat, ayan, pressure, or even chemical processes. Okay? So, yung original rock, hindi naman siya nagme-melt, pero nag-undergo siya ng transformation na kung saan yung minerals niya ay maaaring ma-realign or makapag-form ng panibagong minerals. So, yung process na yon ay tinatawag nating metamorphism. So, imagine ninyo, niluluto natin yung isang bato or yung rock, okay? Nag-undergo siya ng heat or nag-undergo siya ng sobrang process na sobrang pressure, okay? So, over a long time, hindi naman siya nagme-melt, okay? Pero, nag-change yung form niya. Yung form, nag-change. And nagkakaroon siya ng different kind of rock with new textures and minerals. So, for example, si sedimentary rock. Okay, ano ba yung pinaka-common example ng sedimentary rock natin? Nandyan si limestone. Okay? Kapag si limestone ay nag-undergo ng heat and pressure, hindi siya mamemelt, hindi siya malulusaw, pero it can turn into a marble or example ng metamorphic rock. Ayan. And again, there are two types of metamorphic rocks. These are the foliated and non-foliated metamorphic rocks. Pag sinabi nating foliated metamorphic rocks, these are those rocks that contain minerals na meron silang layers or bands. Ayan, mapapansin nyo dito sa ating example. Ayan, meron siyang layer or bands. Kumbaga parang meron siyang tawag dito, nag-zone out ako. Ayan. Kumbaga meron siyang direction. Ayun. Meron siyang stripe formation. So example ng foliated metamorphic rock is si gneiss. Ayan. Mapapansin nyo naman na ayan, meron siyang ayan, stripe formation or banded appearance. Okay? Next is si non-foliated metamorphic rocks. So kung mapapansin nyo, compared dito kay foliated, si non-foliated, wala siyang striped appearance. Okay? Wala siyang layers. So unlike kay foliated rocks. So yung mineral grains nito ay na-arrange randomly. Okay? Rather than in flat or aligned planes. So usually, nag-o-occur ito kapag yung rocks ay na-form under pressure that is equal in all direction or under heat without significant pressure. And examples ng ating non-foliated metamorphic rocks ay marble. Yan. Okay. So these are the characteristics of common igneous rocks. So makikita nyo dito yung common igneous rocks which are the andesite, basalt, diorite, gabbro, and granite. And these are the composition of these igneous rocks. Okay? So ang potential contribution ng andesite sa ating lupa ay kapag ang andesite ay nag-breakdown into soil, wala naman siyang gaanong significant changes na nabibigay sa lupa. So, ibig sabihin, yung lupa natin, it will remain relatively balanced between acidity and alkalinity. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, hindi siya acidic, hindi naman siya alkaline. Neutral lang. Okay? Si basalt naman, ayan. Si basalt, nagwe-weather yan ng mabilis. So, nakakapag-create siya ng very small particles that will lead to fine, fertile soil. So, it contains minerals that increases the soil pH. So, ibig sabihin, mas nagiging alkaline yung lupa. Ayan. Kay diorite naman, again, neutral pH, katulad lang din ng nako-contribute ng andesite na hindi naman sobrang alkaline, hindi rin acidic, neutral lang. Okay? So, kapag neutral kasi yung lupa, mas adaptable siya sa iba't ibang variety ng plants. Okay? Kay gabbro naman, since, ayan, sabi dito, mataas yung pH material niya. Okay? So, very similar siya kay basalt. Ayan. Na it is made of an equal balance of feldspar and ferromagnesian. So, ibig sabihin, yung gabbro, pinapataas niya yung pH ng lupa, helping it to create a more alkaline soil. And again, si alkaline soil ay maganda siya sa plants katulad ng cabbage and beets, which prefer alkaline condition of soil. Okay, the last one is si granite. Ang contribution naman ng granite sa ating lupa ay it tends to break down slowly. So, ibig sabihin, nakakapag-contribute siya sa mas acidic na lupa dahil meron siyang 50% na quartz. And acidic po ito. Ayan. Next, these are the common examples of our sedimentary rocks. The breccia, conglomerate, limestone, sandstone, and shale. So si breccia, okay, ang composition niya ay variable and usually stony, gravelly material ang ating breccia na kung saan kapag nag-breakdown ang breccia, it will form a soil na merong coarse particles and which can result in a poor water retention. Diba? Na-lecture naman natin or discussan naman natin na kapag mas malalaki yung particle size, okay, mas mabilis na de-drain yung tubig. Okay, so mababa yung water retention capacity ng breccia kapag ito ay na-weather and na-transform into soil. Okay? Next is si conglomerate. So si conglomerate naman, ang contribution nito sa ating lupa ay katulad din ng breccia. So these soils are also rocky. So ibig sabihin, nalilimit din niya yung growth ng ating halaman due to poor water and nutrient retention. Okay, si limestone naman, so as you can see sa kanyang potential contribution, okay, kapag nag-weather ang ating limestone, nagre-release yan ng calcium and magnesium in the form of carbonates. So, itong carbonates na to, tinataas niya yung ating soil pH. Tama. Tinataas niya ang ating soil pH, making it alkaline. Okay? So, this is beneficial for plants that prefer alkaline soils, of course, and high calcium and magnesium soils. These are essential nutrients sa ating plants for their growth and improvement sa structure. Okay? Next is si sandstone. So si sandstone naman, meron siyang low pH material, usually low in nutrients. So ibig sabihin, since low yung pH ni sandstone, nagko-contribute yan na acidity. Okay? Pinapababa niya yung pH ng ating lupa, making it less suitable for plants that prefer neutral or alkaline condition. So usually, since quartz doesn't contain many nutrients, so yung soil na derived from sandstone, it tend to be less fertile. Okay? Ibig sabihin, kakaunti yung elements na nandyan, okay? Katulad na lang ng nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Lastly, kay shale. Ayan. Si shale naman, sabi dito, it has variable fine texture materials depending dun sa material or sa mineral na present kay shale. So, ibig sabihin, kapag nag-weather ang shale into fine particles, nagpuproduce ito ng lupa that are often clayey. Okay, ayan. And these soils can hold a lot of water and nutrients, making them potentially fertile. Pero as you can remember, pag sinabi nating clay particles, ayan, nakakapag-hold nga siya ng water or ng nutrients, pero anong nangyayari? Mabagal siyang mag-drain. Okay? And prone din siya sa compaction. So, yung properties ng soil na na-form dyan kay shale ay depende rin sa specific minerals na present kay shale. If yung organic matter na present kay shale ay mas fertile, ibig sabihin, mas fertile din yung lupa. Pero kung mababa rin yung nutrient content ng shale na nandyan, or yung mineral na kay shale ay, of course, mababa rin yung nutrient and mineral content na na-form out of shale. Okay? Next is the metamorphic rocks. These are the common examples of metamorphic rocks: the gneiss, marble, quartzite, schist, and slate. Okay? So yung gneiss, marble, and quartzite, these rocks are typically formed from igneous rocks or sedimentary rocks that have been subjected to high heat and pressure. So si gneiss, ayan, na-form yan from granite. Si marble naman, na-form yan from limestone. And si quartzite, na-form yan from sandstone. And when these rocks weather and break down, nakakapag-contribute yan sa ating lupa that are either neutral or alkaline. Ayan. So yung gneiss and marble, it contains minerals katulad na lang ng feldspar and calcium carbonate na kung saan nakakatulong sa pagtaas ng soil pH natin, making it alkaline or less acidic. Si quartzite naman, though mostly it is made up of quartz, it doesn't significantly contribute nutrients sa ating lupa, but still, nagpuproduce pa rin yan ng neutral to slightly alkaline soil. Okay? So, ang benefits naman ng neutral to alkaline soil, okay, it is beneficial for crops, especially those that nag-i-struggle sa acidic conditions, katulad na lang ng legumes. Ayan. Next is the schist. Ayan. Schist ang pronunciation dito, ha? Okay? Nagpo-form naman yan from igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, or metamorphic rocks na under intense heat and pressure. So, kung isa-search ninyo yung itsura ng schist, mapapansin ninyo na meron siyang flaky or layered structure due to its high content of minerals katulad ng mica and chloride. Ang contribution naman yan dito sa ating lupa ay soils produced are not usually productive. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, less fertile and hindi siya ideal sa agriculture. Again, si schist, less fertile, not productive, and hindi ideal for agricultural activities, specifically or especially sa crop production. Okay? Next, or last but not the least, is si slate. Ayan. Generally neutral. So kapag nag-weather ang slate, it contributes to neutral soils, neither acidic or alkaline. Neutral lang. So because slate contains fine clay particles, yung lupa na na-form dito ay can have good water retention. However, yung soil din ay maaaring mangailangan din ng organic matter or mangailangan din ng fertilizer para ma-improve pa yung kanyang fertility. Okay? So yan. Ito yung mga characteristics ng common igneous rocks, common sedimentary rocks, and metamorphic rocks. Okay, now, let's discuss about the rock cycle. Since na-discuss na natin yung about kay igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, and metamorphic rocks. So, ang ating illustration rocks, ini-illustrate niya yung continuous process ng transformation among the different types of rocks, which are the igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, and metamorphic rocks. Na-mention naman natin dun sa mga nauna nating discussion na bago mabuo yung ating lupa, kinakailangan yan ng weathering process. And tumatagal yan ng thousands and even millions of years. Okay? So, unahin natin dito. Okay? Yan. Nakikita nyo dito sa ating step number 1 ng rock cycle, nandyan si magma, and deep within the Earth's crust, okay? Kapag nag-cool yung magma natin or yung lava natin, it will form an igneous rocks. Yan. Kung natatandaan pa ninyo yung discussion natin last time na maaring mag-solidify yung magma or lava natin quickly or slowly. And na-form doon yung intrusive rocks and extrusive igneous rocks. Depende kung saan sila na-form. Kung beneath the soil surface, ang tawag doon is intrusive rocks. Kapag outside the earth's surface, ang tawag naman doon ay extrusive rocks. Okay? So si igneous rocks, para ma-review lang natin, it is a type ng rocks na na-form kapag ang magma or ang lava natin ay lumalamig at nagsosolidify. Okay? Next naman is yung sediments. These are, as you can see, these are small rock particles katulad na lang ng sand and gravel. And nag-accumulate yan and over time, nagiging compacted and nasesemento sila para ma-form ang ating sedimentary rocks. And again, itong sedimentary rocks natin ay na-form from the compression of sediments. Yan. And these sedimentary rocks, okay, under the pressure and heat within the earth, okay, itong sedimentary rocks natin, it can transform into metamorphic rocks. Okay? And this is created, this metamorphic rock, this is created when sedimentary or igneous rocks or even metamorphic rock are subjected into intense heat and pressure. Okay? So yung cycle na to, itong buong rock cycle na yan, dinademonstrate dito na kung paano ba yung Earth's materials ay nare-recycle over time, turning from one type of rock into another. And over time, again, after the weathering process, nabubuo yan into particles katulad ng sand, silt, and clay. And dito natatapos ang ating discussion sa rocks. So, Ayan, magsasend pa ako ng another video regarding minerals and soil formation. So, nabanggit ko din last time na huwag ninyong kakalimutan yung ating soil formation. Kasi nga, mababalikan pa rin natin yan. Mas madi-discuss natin siya in a detailed matter. Ayun. Mag-review kayo ha.